Now, how do you delete cells and how do you delete the contents of a cell? So these are two different concepts. Let us say I have 150 in this cell and I have 250 in this particular cell. There are two ways of deleting the content within a cell. One is by selecting the cell, the current cell that you want to delete the content from, and pressing the delete key. So when I press the delete key, the cell contents will be cleared. As you just saw, I deleted the contents in cell E14, which had 150 in that particular cell. Now, there's a difference between deleting the contents of a cell and deleting the cell in total. So let me put cells E14 with value 150, E15 250, and E16 with a value of 350. Now the difference between deleting contents of a cell and deleting a cell completely is when you delete the contents of a cell, there is no change in the cell position. But when you delete the cell itself, the cells will either shift on top or they will shift to the left depending on what option you select when you're deleting the cells. Now how do you delete a particular cell? So let me demonstrate that to you. Supposing I want to delete the cell E15. Now I select the cell E15 and under the home tab I have the cells dialog box wherein I drop down the delete cells command and click delete cells. So once I click delete cells, I have a dialog box that pops up which says, do you want to shift the cells to the left or do you want to shift the cells up? I will select the cells, shift cells up and click OK. Select the option shift cells up and click OK. Once I click OK, you will notice that the cell E15 has been deleted with all its contents and E16 has taken the position of E15. So you will notice that there is a shift in the position, the relative position of the particular cell. That is the major difference between clearing the contents of a cell and deleting a particular cell. Now very quickly let me show you how to cut, copy and paste data or contents from one cell to another or range of cells to another range of cells. For example, if I wish to copy the contents from cell E15 to cell D15, that is from this cell into this cell. How do I do it? I select the cell that I want to copy the data from and use the copy command which is given in the clipboard command group, or else the shortcut which I will be sharing with you in the next few videos. I will take you through an entire shortcut list or an entire list of shortcuts for various commands in Excel. I'll have a separate video for that. For now, let me just take you through it, and you press Ctrl C or click the copy command. Now you will notice that whenever I hover onto a command in any of these ribbon tabs, you will notice that there is a pop-up that comes up along with it, and in the bracket there is a combination of keys that are given. So you can use those combination of keys for any particular command like cut and copy. So you can copy this particular cell contents. When you click copy, you will notice that there is a moving border for that particular cell that gives you an idea that this is ready to copy. And wherever you want to paste it, you can select that particular cell and click the paste option or the paste command, which is Ctrl V. So I click paste, and this is how I can copy and paste. Similarly, if I wish to cut the contents from a particular cell, say I want to cut the contents of cell E13 and I want to paste it in D13 or E14 into D14. So I click E14 and I can cut the contents, which is also equivalent to moving the contents. I cut it. When I cut it, I have the same moving border around that particular cell, and I select the cell where I want to paste it and click the paste command. It is as simple as that. So I have moved contents from E14 to D14 and I have copied contents from E15 to D15. This is how I can cut, copy and paste. Now the last concept in this particular video is the paste special. Now how do you use paste special and what are the uses of paste special? I will do a complete in-depth video for it, but one very important use of paste special is whenever you want to convert a particular formula into text, you can use the paste special option. Say for example, I have a formula in this particular cell which is I15. Now the moment I select this, I can convert this particular formula, and this is used when you don't want the end user or the person you are sharing the file with to notice or make out what formulas you have used. After computing all the values, you can convert these formulas into values. So you will be able to see only 200 even when you click it, and you will not be able to see the formula. So let me show you and demonstrate how to do that. You can copy the contents of the cell. When you copy the contents, the same way I have used the Control C shortcut, and I am trying to paste it in this particular cell. Now notice if I do a Control V, a normal Control V, you will notice that I can see this particular formula. But in just the cell below it, I am going to convert this value, or I'm going to convert this formula into a value in this particular cell. Now the shortcut to do that is Alt Control V. The moment I press Alt Control V, there is a paste special dialog box that opens up. Now by default, it will copy all, which includes all the formulas, values, formats, comments, validation. We're not going to get into the details of it. I will just show you how to convert it to values. So for any other dialog boxes throughout any Microsoft product or any other products, remember, whenever you see any particular letter underlined, you will be able to use that particular option when you click or when you select that key on the keyboard, or when you type that key on the keyboard. Now for example, I want to convert it to values. The moment I press V, the values option within paste special will be selected. Once I do that, I just need to press or select the OK button, and I can click OK to convert this into a value. Now you will notice, even though the cell that I have copied the data from had a formula which is I16, but the cell that I copied the contents into, that is I20, does not have that formula. And that is the use of paste special, a very simple basic use of paste special, that is to convert your formulas into values. That's it for this video. Hope to see you soon. Thank you guys.